Hey there, I'm Courtney from Kira, and I'm here to walk you through our new activity type, ChatPods. You can access ChatPods either via your Kira homepage by clicking the ChatPods button, or by navigating to the Create tab and the AI tools. I'm going to go ahead and click ChatPods directly from the homepage, and it is going to whisk me off to a page where I can start setting up my pod. Now, I know ChatPods may be an unfamiliar concept, and essentially, this is a unique activity type that allows you to set up an AI that will guide students through a learning conversation. In this conversation, the AI will give out information based on the topic you've given them, as well as asking students questions that allow them to share their thoughts and ideas. It's a great way to get students' brains moving either ahead of a lesson or after a lesson to test their knowledge. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my chat pod. And you can see that I've made a few in the past. I'm going to go ahead and make one on the American Revolution. And in this prompt, I might tell it that I want the chatbot itself to act like you are George Washington and discuss the causes of the American Revolution. Now, this prompt is okay. It could probably be better, and we know that teachers are busy people, so I'm going to go ahead and click Improve Prompt, and I'm going to let the AI expand this into a better flow of conversation. From there, I'm going to keep building out things that I want to inform this chat pod. So, if I were actually a history or social studies teacher, I might go through and select standards that I want to be aligned with the chat pod, or I might add files that I want to help inform the conversation. If I don't have any of those, I can head down to additional context, which is optional, but really helpful when you're viewing this in your library of resources. So I'm going to have the AI generate this all for me, but it will create a teacher-facing description, which you will see in your library should you ever forget what was there, as well as a description students will see, an avatar image and name, and a little cover image to go in the library. Now, once this is done, you have a working chatbot that you can preview and talk with, but let's take a look at what that is in practice. So this is a chatbot I have set up previously. It's very similar, but it has someone already working in it. When you set up chatbots, the chatbot itself exists as a tool, but you, the teacher, can set up individual sessions by clicking this Launch Now button and using it to invite your students. Sessions get set up for different amounts of time in which the chatbot will be open and students can join. If I were to click Launch Now here, I have a few different options of how to invite people, including with a share code, which is the easiest way to get your students working on chatpods now. I have already invited myself to the chatbot, and I've been giving my attempt at a conversation, which is not the easiest to do when you're also filming a video. So we can see that the chatbot started out by asking me some questions, assessed a little bit of my knowledge, checked what I knew before with a multiple choice question, and then came back to tell me about the information that I had gotten incorrect. This conversation will continue until teachers pause or turn off the chatbot. At any time, you can hit pause, which will give a message to students that it is paused and they cannot continue until you unpause, which is perfect for teachers who need to bring students back together for a group discussion before having them continue independently. In a normal session, you'll have more than one student, and as a teacher, you will have a summary panel that tells you what is happening in your class. Right now, the participation rate is low because it is just me, and I have admittedly been quite distracted, but hopefully you will glean interesting and useful information from this summary. We can't wait to see what you guys manage to do with ChatPods, and we hope your students enjoy the experience.